What's good, my fine and beautiful people? It's your boy Brian Keith. Let me stop moving around. This is day seven of my 100-day 100 video challenge. I was watching, who was I watching today? Oh, I was just watching videos on getting your first 100 subscribers, first 1,000 subscribers, critique of videos that kind of, or channels that been out for a while but pretty stalled, and just going over how you can make your channel better and funnel better and how people can find you. And so in the midst of doing my research, they said the best way to get subscribers is just being you and telling your story. And most people are invested in you. So one of the things that they said that I got that they said was important was what makes me such an expert. What I've learned, I've lived. I didn't go to school for it. I'm not a pimp. I'm not a player. I just gone through stages in my life. From right now, I'm 52. I'm a creative. Things been stalled because I've been all kinds of dads. I've been the single dad. My oldest son is now 33. He's the real Hollywood time. Pace his music, help produce his music. But I was a single dad at 18. Deadbeat dad by 30. And when I say deadbeat, what I mean by that is, like I said in a previous video, that particular child's only one I had to pay child. I have 5 kids. I had to pay child support because when my third child came along, my daughter, it was a race to the courthouse. I was paying, supporting my big boy who's now 25. It really was a race to the courthouse. When my son's mother intervened, she pushed her daughter to my son's mother to go to the courthouse and file child support. So, and my son's mother tells me that within the last year, she said her mother pushed her for that. But I got 5 kids. They all came at different stages of my life. While I'm learning, coming from a single mother home, 6 siblings in the house or in and out of the house for the most part. Single dad, stepdad, deadbeat dad, and all around dad now. I have a 33-year-old, 25-year-old, 24-year-old, 13-year-old, and a 9-year-old. Trust me, when I tell you I have experience, I have experience. Not book, just living life. In the last several years, this whole Manosphere and red pill and blue pill, all this stuff comes out. And while my journey started with, I have knee deep in my blackness, but in this process of digging into my blackness, where I ended up is just being a man. So I went to learning my blackness, to learning to be investigating my being a black man, and then evolving to just being a man, period. You know what I mean? Just getting it down to the essence. And that opened my eyes. By the time I get to just learning about just being a man, this whole manosphere thing explodes. I've seen a lot of these guys, the Kevin Samuels early, my man Black Ram early, when they just had 5,000 followers, 1,000 followers, 50 followers. Now they hundreds of Dr. BOA. Very little followers to watch them just explode, which is crazy. But it shows me I had a pulse on what was going on before it even had a name. Just me investigating myself and my experiences, reevaluating, revisiting, trying to understand what was going on, how it was going on, where was I making mistakes, what was I doing right. And this is why I just feel like now I'm just bringing it to YouTube, because I feel like maybe I can offer something. If you go all the way red pill, it can get a little strange. Blue pill is definitely not the way, but somewhere in the middle where most of us are is this green pill. So, you know, what's crazy, I can say some girls I would definitely simped over, and some girls I didn't play no games with. And those girls who I played no games with seem to just hang on me. And the psychology is just crazy. And these last several years, when the Manosphere and the red pill kind of hit the scene, it kind of cleared up what I was seeing, what was going on. There was things where I had long-term relationships and things that were going on in a relationship that had me kind of going in circles. Like, I knew something was wrong, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. There was no words. I couldn't articulate what it is that I was saying. Being a child of the single mother home, seeing what my mother was doing, I couldn't articulate it. So, like I said, my Mount Rushmore with Black Ram and Kevin Samuels and Dr. BOA, Book of Alpharonomy, Coach Red Pill, they all have different personalities and different styles, and they kind of clear things up for me. And hopefully through my experiences, I can clear things up for you. I can kind of, I don't want to say mentor, but if you want to reach out, you want to comment, you want to ask questions, you want to, just have a real conversation, you need some advice, I'm here, man. Reach out to me, hit me up in the comments, hit me up on the email. But like I said, I've been all kinds of boyfriends. I've been married twice under different circumstances. I'm on my second marriage, is going on 20 years. So I've had my foot in the game very early, had my own apartment since 18. I've been in these streets. I've really been in these streets hard. So I've experienced being a player, experienced being a pimp on some level, being a simp on some level, being a husband, being a bad boyfriend, being a great boyfriend, just across the board. And things are finally clear. I have a direction, I have my stance. And one of the things I would like to help the young guys coming up is to avoid a lot of misdirection. Kind of interpret what it is that you're saying. Because I really feel like you can't go way overboard with the red pill. There has to be a balance. And this is what I learned in life. You can't have good without evil. You can't have bad without, dark without light. There's a balance that happens, that needs to happen for this humanity, whatever it is, this thing we call life, to push forward. So I really feel like, you can't be blue pill, absolutely not. But you can't be totally red pill either. So most of us teeter in this green area. You know what I'm saying? And learning how to navigate that green area, you have a much better life. Much better life. So with that being said, this is day 7. We're gonna push through. I'm gonna make that 100 video, 100 day goal. I'm gonna definitely do it. And as I'm going, this will get better. I got stories to tell. I'm gonna try to set it up in ways and just do my absolute best to bring not only the quantity but the quality. All right, hoping to really offer something to this quote unquote manosphere, to this male community, especially my young black brothers coming into this world at this time. Because right about now, this mating and courting and dating, woo, it's risky out here. It's really risky. Really risky. So you have to navigate with caution. You have to proceed with caution. You have to make sure that you are clear on what it is that you're trying to do, that you are firm in where it is you want to go, that you have your goals set, and you really gotta do your due diligence of who you're gonna have by your side as you proceed on this journey called life. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that. It's your boy Brian Keith out here in these New York streets. They call me Cappuccino. So with that being said, be proactive, be productive, and most of all, stay positive. All right, it's your boy Brian Keefe, and I'm out.